Hi, how's everyone on the other end doing today? I'm Charles Norris, and I'm completely ordinary. I've grown up in the same place for most of my life, attended schools in the same county for years, and scored mediocre marks on my exams and tests for all of the time I've been on this earth. I have advantages, like my speaking ability and drive, and I have disadvantages, like how I'm really insecure about that speaking ability and drive. I'm also a person. I've gathered my own fair share of successes and failures, loved and lost and lost and loved. Some days I drag myself out of bed and slog to school or to work, seemingly as if held back by some massive ball and chain. Others still, I wake up with a pep in my step and I'm out the door in 5 minutes. I also have friends. Sometimes we do stupid, inane, idiotic things, and sometimes we just sit down and play chess. Others, we have deep, inviting discussions about where we are and who we want to be. I have family. I have loving parents who worked their way out of poverty and tried hard to give me and my 2 brothers the best that they could. And even though they complain about picking me up from school sometimes, I know that they love me. I've got 3 wonderful grandparents, and I'm lucky enough to have them while they're still spry enough to teach me how to play the guitar or show me how to garden or visit and try in vain to show me how to play the piano. But there's something missing, something fundamental. And it's not just missing from my life, it's something missing from your life, your parents' lives, your friends' lives. It's something that seems to be fading away from all of us, bit by bit, me included. It's kindness. One prominent example of kindness in action was in the 1960s during the Civil Rights Movement. Martin Luther King Jr. was a model for what we can and should strive to be. At one of his congregations, he told his supporters what he'd like said at his funeral. Quote, "I'd like somebody to say that day that Martin Luther King Jr. tried to love somebody." In a letter from Birmingham jail, he responded to a pair of clergymen calling his actions unwise and untimely, essentially stating he should quit fighting for justice and wait around until the problem fixed itself. He not only responded to them, but responded to them in a meaningful, non-argumentative way, most notably speaking of love and of faith. His movements were one of the few that sparked real, sustaining change, making it essentially illegal to discriminate against people based upon their race or creed or nationality. Martin Luther King Jr. is our very model of kindness in action. If we could all try and be a little more like MLK, that kind of change could be as common as waking up in the morning. You, people, can literally do something. You can actually realistically get up and make a change right now. We're born good. We're born innately kind and well-intentioned and loving. We grow with thoughts and aspirations and dreams of what could be. And as we age, we learn how to better exercise that kindness, how to show our fellow human beings compassion. Or we did. I don't see it anymore. I barely even see it in myself. Sure, we may hold the doors open, pick up someone's pen when it drops to the ground, but where's that compassion? Why is it that when I look at the news in the morning, all I see is hate? Thinly veiled, nasty, biting, gnashing hate. It doesn't matter what the articles are about. What matters is the message. And the message, no matter who it's from, is to fight. Fight the president, fight the janitor, fight the politicians and the common people, fight the billionaires and the poor, fight the school children and the elderly. It's like we can't find anything right with anyone or anything. Where's our morality? Where's our love? And where's our decency? And where are our leaders? And why are they not giving us hope that we can be better, that we can do something? Where is our Abraham Lincoln or our Martin Luther King Jr.? Where's our Gandhi or our George Washington? Who's leading us not to victory, not so we can win some silly little political game, but to our goodness, to our faith, to our compassion? No one. No one is. There's not one person who's leading us to our best selves, not one. Why? I've been asked to address this issue at a local level, so I will. The solution lies in you, the people. It lies in the committees you form, the clubs you create. It lies in your ability to make change. All that can start right here, right now. Right after the speech, you can go out and write some proposals to fix that issue that you care about. You can go make that club that you've always dreamed about making. You can be anyone that you want to be. Because this issue isn't national per se, it's not even local, it's individual. You can sponsor kindness, whether through some sort of political action or just by telling your family that you love them. You can do that, you alone. Look, I'm just a high school student. I'm just a middle-class, suburban kid who has a dream. A dream that we can be kind to each other. A dream that we can find our love in our leaders and ourselves. A dream that it starts with you, listening on the other end. And a dream that it starts with me, sitting here today, talking into a microphone. It's one choice, it's one decision, and it's one you. And it's not just our country that hangs in the balance, it's our humanity. So let's be kind. Thank you.